Alright, as you guys know, one of the things I do is expose evil men. Free of charge. Free of charge. I'm glad to do it. I'm glad to do it. Someone that tries to testifies against me to commit me, I'm glad to expose that guy. And this is the guy's name, Richard Baker. He's a psychologist. Yes, even the psychologists are evil. Probably more so than anybody on Earth. It's deceptive. Oh, psychologists, they're well-renowned. They know what they're talking about. Finished school. No, they're part of the good old boy system. Probably the most evil part of it. Probably the most evil part of it in many ways. Anyone that lies under oath, like Richard Baker does, for me and for others, is evil. So I wasn't sure about him, you know what I mean? I'm like, I knew the designated examiner would be against me in the courtroom. I knew he would, but I didn't think the psychologist would. It was a iffy. I'm like, maybe, you know what I mean? I told him I was being targeted by police, which I was. Not a delusion, nothing. Real police targeting me, real police. He completely ignored that and called me delusional. Like I kind of knew he would. Paid off by the good old boys. So he played a factor in me being committed. Richard, if you're watching. Open. No cage. No fence. No guards. Every 15 minutes. Look at that. See how evil you are? As you guys know, the psych ward in jail locks you up in confinement, having a 15-minute guard every 15 minutes. Look again. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? You know what I mean? It's like the ghost of Christmas past coming to haunt you. You know what I mean? But I've waited a long time to go to a psych ward. It was one of the options I knew. That the wicked police would do. I'm like, they're either going to do this, do this, do this, do this for their next scheme against me. And the psych ward was part of their next scheme. And I was already ready. I'm a pro. I'm like, I was born in the psych ward. I already know the con of the psych ward. I'm just like testing it. I'm like, okay, will he lie under oath? Maybe. I don't know. Will they try to manipulate me to take meds in order to leave like they did? Which is another evil thing that I'll go into. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, stay away from that guy. Stay away from him as a client. Stay away from him, Pocatello. If he lives in Pocatello, stay away from that evil dude, you know? But, anyways. Of course, I don't get privacy for very long. As always. But yeah. It sucks when you know the evil, you know. You know, all you can do is expose it. But it's been a long time coming, you know. I'm like, being in the psych ward sober with no mental illness. I didn't tell them this, that it was confirmed that I don't have a mental illness. I didn't tell them that. You know what I'm saying? I just let them do their thing. They're like, oh, it shows that he has a mental, you know, so they could use their agenda against me. Oh, it shows he has this on his record. I didn't tell them that. It's been confirmed I don't have it. I just let them be evil. You know what I mean? I saw many professionals, and it was confirmed I don't have it. And I'll leave those names, those professionals that confirmed I don't have a mental illness, off the screen. But it's been confirmed, and I just let them be evil. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, but yeah, what they didn't know was my public defender, during that hearing where they committed me, he already knew I was being targeted by police for months. He was sitting next to me in my trial against the police. He was the arraignment public defender in the police bullying me trial. He already knew I was being targeted by police. It was just like, you know what I mean? It was just like he saw the evil for himself also. You know what I mean? The kangaroo court. That's what they didn't know. So yeah, Richard Baker. Stay away from that guy. Evil psychologist. Evil. If I run across him again, I avoided him after he lied under oath. I'm like, I don't respect you. I just walked by him. You know what I mean? Before they released me, I just walked on by an evil dude. I'm like, you're evil. Get out of here. You know, so, anyways. But yeah, look at this. No cage.